you can see, it's a beautiful day outside and I'm not out fishing. Every now and then you got to take a down day and go through your boat, trailer, everything. This is my tracker, Protein 190 TX 2011. Got a 115 Mercury Optimax on it, runs about 50 miles an hour. And I'm going to go through it today. Yesterday I hit a submerged log, whole outboard come out of the water. Luckily I still got my lower unit. Took a little bit off the skeg there. Broke my screen off my intake for my live well. I have to take care of that. And I'm just going to go through it today. Alright, I'll take the lid off the outboard. Go through all the wires. Make sure ain't no frayed wires. Nothing burnt. Check in here for oil. Make sure there's no leaks in it. Check my belt. I'll pull the plugs. Make sure they're not fouled and they look decent. If not, I'll change them out. Alright, I'm going to inspect my prop too for dings. And it's got a few dings in it. Any sharp edges I'll take a file to and smooth them out. I'm going to take it off. Make sure there's no fishing line inside there, because braid will do a number on your shaft in there. And I'll re-grease the splines of the shaft and I'll put the prop back on. I'll come back here and I'll grease my steering linkage. All the grease zerts on the motor. And up front on the trailer swing arm. Alright, I'll go through my motor guide too. Make sure it's still all bolted down and secure. Take the prop off. Fishing line get back there and then tear that up. Weeds, anything gets back there, it'll kill your battery life. I keep a bag under the seat back here with 2 extra motor guide props in it. A little can of emergency oil. More than once I've hit something with the trolling motor and the prop busted completely off, so that's why I carry spares. And I'll come back here and check my battery and fuel tank compartment. Make sure there's no leaks. No frayed wires, no pinched wires. And I check my pumps. And I always carry an extra motor cartridge for the pumps with me. In case one goes out, I got an extra one. And I'll get on the creeper here, get it under the boat. See, the front's pretty gouged up and beat up from driving up on the rocks when there's no docks to park at. But at speed, none of this will be in the water. But I'll go all the way to the back, make sure it's nice and smooth everywhere. So it won't affect my speed. And I'll check my bunk boards, make sure all the bolts are still in it. Nothing worse than backing off the trailer and watch one of your bunks float away. And I'll check my springs and everything on my trailer. And when I grease my wheel bearings on my trailer, I like to have the wheel jacked up so I can spin it while I'm shooting fresh grease in there. And you'll see it pushing the old grease out. And I'll just dig it out with a screwdriver until I get good clean grease come all the way to the outside here. I'm going to get inside here, up under the dash, check all the wires, everything under there, make sure everything's secure. And the last thing I'm going to do is go over every nut and bolt on the boat and the trailer, make sure it's secure. So that's what I do on a down day. when I'm not fishing. Going through everything, making sure everything's well maintained. And I'll spend the rest of the day going through all my rods and reels. Make sure they're up to par. And then, I'll be back at it tomorrow. I always do a quick inspection before I ever pull this boat and trailer out of the garage every time. Tire pressures, all that stuff. What I did today, I do once a month, year round. Because every month of the year I'm fishing somewhere, so it's always be better to be safe than sorry.